So before we start cooking, this is my egusi. It has already been blended, and here is my rounded crayfish. Here is the fresh fish I'll be using. I love fresh fish in my melon soup. And this is the seasoning I'll be using. This is the Maggi cube, the non cube I'll be using. And I have a little bit of my homemade Italian spices. And this is the protein I'll be using. Here I have my turkey and hard chicken. So this is what I'll be using. First and foremost, I'm going to be cooking that one. And here I have my pepper. I have a little bit of red bell pepper and some onion. I have just one onion here. And this is the water I sieved out of the blended pepper. I'm going to be using it to mix the egusi. And here I have my locust beans, the dried one. As you can see, I'm soaking it already in the hot water. Here is the onion meat, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of spinach. This is my oil and my salt to taste. So the pot is already on the fire. And my onions, and I'm just going to give it a quick stir. I'll just cover it and let it cook for 10 minutes before adding water. Meanwhile, while that is cooking, the next thing is for me to mix my egusi. Like I said, I'm going to be using the water I sieved from the pepper to mix the egusi. So this is 10 minutes later. As you can see, the chicken has released a little bit of its stock. This is the water that remains from the one I use in mixing the egusi. I'm just going to add it into the chicken and add more water that will be enough to cook the chicken. At this stage, you can test if there is salt. There's no salt. I'm going to be adding a little bit. Cover it and allow it to cook. So right now I'm going to be adding the fish. I'll add a little bit of water and leave it to cook again for 10 minutes.